Yeah, it should be streaming now. For those of you who arrived after my like 8-minute reminder, or if you just ignored my 8-minute reminder, please fill out attendance. Please. There's a QR code there. There's also going to be a QR code on all of my other slides, so please fill out attendance. Yeah, can you guys be quiet, please? Be respectful more than anything. Okay. First of all, congrats to those of y'all who game jammed globally. Woo, good job. You game jammed on the site. If you game jammed not on the site, you took your work elsewhere. Good job. It was awesome. It was really fun. Really cool to see everybody's final products. So yeah, good job. And congrats for doing that, because that's a lot. Number 2, reminder to make a LinkedIn if you don't already have one. One, because we have like a business LinkedIn, which is awesome. You can follow and repost our content. So if you don't really have content yourself to post, or you don't want to post, or you're just, you know that you're not good at that kind of stuff, we have our lovely social media manager, Laura, who does posts. You can repost and be like, hey, what's up? I had a great time at this meeting. And also you'll need one when you start applying to things. So it's better to make one now so that you can get that out of the way, start making LinkedIn connections so that you look like an actual human and not a robot. So yeah, get on LinkedIn if you're not already. And then next week, we have Milestone 1. Remember, it's going to be showcase style. Does everybody know what that means? Showcase style? Nobody doesn't know what that means?
I know.
Okay, some people don't know what it means. Okay, so what showcase style means is, if you've been here before, it used to be people would go up with a build of their game and they would kind of show how the gameplay progression works. What we're doing now is you guys will all have your own computers with builds set up in like the 4 corners, the 4 TVs in the room, and everybody can go around and play each other's games. Obviously, team leads will stay at their own stations. What this is good for is for playtesting, and not only like bug playtesting, but for playtesting for like quality of life and stuff like that, because you want to watch the way that people interact with your game without any previous prompting. So really awesome for that. Oops, I forgot to change my little circle. So yeah, that's what showcase style means. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, cool. Feel free to bring your friends to the playtest. Even better if your friends are playtesting because they have not seen anything related to the game. So fresh eyes always Gucci. Reminder to build early. Things break. I think that some Panther deviants in here have horror stories of their own about things breaking when you make a build. So I am in good company when I say things break when you make the build. Make the build early. Don't make the build like try to build early, build often. Yeah. Um yeah, I can't stress that enough. There's also going to be a game night afterwards, so even more incentive to invite your friends and be like, hey, not only is there going to be student dev games, but there's going to be adult dev games. So that's always fun, good incentive. And yeah, okay, so as far as what is happening today, today is the first progress update. You might be wondering, well, what is a progress update? Team leads definitely know, but what it is it's a slideshow. Usually, it doesn't have to strictly be a slideshow, but that's just kind of easiest to do. This is why your team lead might have been asking for like photos of you, your assets, stuff like that. It's because they needed to populate their slideshow so that they could show the club this holistic update of what's been happening behind the scenes. We are not showing the games. You can afterwards, but we're not showing the games today in the meeting. Anything that can fit via like video or GIF, you can put it on the slideshow. So if you have like gameplay footage or whatever, that works, but nothing in engine. Number 3, feel free to get some playtesting after the meeting. I guess I kind of said that already, but yeah, feel free to get some playtesting in after the meeting. If you have a build ready to go and there's people kind of hanging around, you can be like, hey, here's my laptop, playtest this for me. So yeah, team leads reminder, y'all have your first team lead meeting after this for this semester, first team lead meeting. That will be Parker and I talking with all of the team leads together. Obviously, we're going to kind of like go and make sure that we're on the same page first, but then we'll call you guys out to come and meet with us, and we'll all just kind of like be a big family, and it'll be fun, and we'll try to troubleshoot things together and kind of see what's successful, what's not successful, and yeah. Oh, and also members, feel free to ask your team leads what they talked about in that meeting. They come to the meeting because yeah, they signed up to do stuff like that. But it's not like it's hidden information. You guys are free to ask. Feel comfortable asking for sure. It is part of their responsibilities to relay things to you. So if you want to know what happened, you can definitely ask them. And lastly, if you're not on a team yet, no worries. Today's actually a really good day for you. All of the teams will come up, we'll spin that wheel, and you can just watch the pitches and see what everybody's doing. If you're new and you're not in the Discord server, make sure that you find a way to join the Discord server, either coming up to me or asking somebody else to invite you. All of the game design documents for all the the progress updates that you see today are in the Discord server, so you can review them a little bit more thoroughly, or just go up to team leads afterwards and be like, hey, I have some questions. Okay. Speaking of questions, does anybody have any? Any questions on what's happening next week? Bless you. This week? All right. If you do, feel free to let me know later. But since nobody has any stated questions, we're going to go ahead and spin that wheel. 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel! I need this louder. All right. Up first. Oops. Hello, everyone. Uh-oh. Well, I have like sound effects and videos in here, but uh, I didn't give Hannah access. See how annoying it is to play them in another tab today. It's fine, but we'll get that figured out. Okay. I can definitely, I mean, I could probably pull them up on my phone and put your email in. I mean, if you want to, well, no, just see if you can play them through there and here. Okie dokie.
Sorry about that. Well, let's get started. My name is Sarah, and the game is What's Yours is Mine. Here, let me get rid of this notification. So here are the people who are on my team. We have V for character design. We've got Joaquin for concept art. We have Harris for environment/UI art. We've got Xavier for enemy design. And then we've got 5 wonderful programmers. We've got Thomas, Ryan, Sagar, Jimmy, and Quang. We've got Isaac for sound designing, and we have Will for our theme composing. So this is our overall meeting structure. We have meetings on Monday at 7:30 via Discord. Those are basically like updates on goals for the week, any questions, troubleshooting, that kind of a thing. And then on Fridays, we have 1 p.m. full team meetings in the library, and we talk about what's been done, what needs to be done, and it's also a work meeting. And then I also have one-on-ones with members if they can't make any of the meetings that we have for the full team. Let's get into the progress stuff. So here is our finalized Jester concept with the colors and design made by Joaquin. I don't think... Oh, hello, there you are. Thank you so much. This is great. We have Jester, the side perspectives. V over there made these beautiful sketches for us. We also have more perspectives for like the top down front asset. We're trying to like incorporate perspective into the assets. So this is like some examples of that, also done by V. Thank you so much. We have some sketches for the night suits, which is the first enemy for level 1. Xavier made them. Thank you so much. These are great. We have pies. We have 3 great concepts. Well, this is 9 actually. Thank you. Amazing. We have some spears. These are concepts for our first enemy's projectile. Again, thank you. These are really amazing. We have sound effects. Now, here's the fun part to see whether they work. Did you upload those sound effects? I put them on my Google Drive, but they're not on yours.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, I feel like the original person needs to give permission if you're the original person. I mean, you can try one to see if you can like enable it on phone.
Let's see. Sorry about that. I should have thought about that before ahead of time. I have to do like this for each individual one, and there's like 12 of them. Oh, that one has access.
Will you do like one gem per slide?
One of what per slide?
One of the, just the Bernard.
Oh, okay. Sure. So here's the pie throwing, I think. I already got access to it. What? Pie throwing. That's great. Thank you to Isaac. Isaac is not here today. Where is the full screen? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Sorry about this. It's very quiet, but it's a little clank sound for when the night suit gets disarmed by getting a pie thrown at it, coincidentally. That's how that works. And then here are some demos that Will has made over there. Thank you so much. Let's see. It's jumping around on me. Yep, so that's some demos for the theme music. Really good stuff. Thank you so much. And then, oh, great. So these are a couple videos of what we have in game or in engine. The programmers have been doing really, really good work. They are way ahead of schedule, honestly. So they have player movement, a health system. They figure out the pie throwing. And so, like, the way the pie throwing works is that you'll move your cursor around to an enemy, and then there's like an extra level of difficulty there instead of just like click on the enemy, and that's exactly where it's going to hit. You have to like click again when your cursor is like, so there's like a circle around the cursor, and when the circle is like going in and out, when it's closer to the center and you click, that makes the pie throw. Otherwise, it doesn't actually throw. So that's in there. We have a sample enemy and projectiles, and we've got the perspective and a pause screen, a main screen, and basic animations. So they're way ahead of schedule for what I had planned. So this is showing like just in engine what we have. You can move around. And then there's like a pause menu there where you can either go to main menu or quit. That's the main menu. And so like the player spawns over there, and then you can move around, and then those are the projectiles there. You can see in the top left there, those represent the 3 hearts. I think that's like a dash function or like a roll function over there when the jester randomly becomes a circle. Yep, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So they're very ahead of schedule with that. So for the planned goals that I had for milestone 1, it was a mostly playable level 1. Like there might be some bugs in there, but that's okay. The patterns, what that means is like the enemies, the projectiles, that kind of pattern. Pie throwing functionality, player movement. For art assets, the plan was to have Jester sprite sheet, as well as the pie assets and the knight, and the spear, as well as sound effects. And then polish would be like most of the assets for level 1 being done, and a main and a pause menu. So the actual goals based on what we've got so far is mostly the same because programming is way ahead. And then since they already have a health system in there, that's on the goals. So for the art assets, we have had some uh, decisions that we need to make. But for the milestone, I expect that we should have at least one sprite for every direction. So like forward facing, back facing, left and right. Um, and then at least one still for the knight, so that in game, in the build that we have, we should have some art in there that will be in the final game as well. Additionally, we could still use some 2D artists, some sound designers. So if you want to join, this is the QR code to the Discord server, and then you can also DM me and tell me what you're interested in, and I can hook you up with all of our organization tools and all that. And that's all I have. Thank you so much. Thank you again to my team for all doing.
Okie dokie. 1 down, 3 to go. All right. I don't have much to say other than 3, 2, 1, spin that! All right. Oops. Oopsies.
Uh, good. What time is it? Yeah, good time, everybody. Um, so here's the first progress report. We don't have much to show in game yet, but we're not going to talk about things. We're going to talk about the team first. So here's everyone who's worked on it. We have Chris doing 2D art, 3D art, and program. We have Emily doing 3D art. We have Key doing program. We have Vaughn doing music. We have Breckett doing programming. See, I can pronounce it right. Joshua doing level design, Garonga doing 3D and maybe some programming if he wants. Jet doing 2D art and a little bit of level design. Sterling on sound. Whose Discord is on? Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, Aaron on programming and level design, and Will on programming. And yeah, we got a bunch of people, but don't be afraid to ask if you want to join because we always accept more people. We accept people of all learning. I was going to say learning activities, but that's not the correct term. So yeah, we don't have much in game to show currently because there's this little bozo called GitHub that doesn't like us, and this other bozo called the Internet that doesn't function for correctly for some members of our group. So we haven't been able to get stuff in game. I have seen the GitHub commits and everything. I know it exists. We will have a build next week. I promise. But stuff we can actually show, hey, we got a bunch of cool 2D art from Jet, because he's been going insane on doing the menus and a bunch of like in-game logos and stuff that you'll see on like signs and the walls or like graffiti and stuff. It's pretty bonkers. Um, Onto the 3D art from Emily and Joshua. Emily has been making a lot of our props so far, and they look super nice. I'm actually really happy with like the sort of aesthetic they're going for. And Joshua has been working on the level design. We were actually working on it some more in terms of like the layout over there and the level. If you want to look at that, ooh, don't you love my awful handwriting? It's great. But no, all the artists, everyone's been doing a super good job. Sterling and Vaughn have been, doing their things. Admittedly, I have no clue how sound design works, so I'm imagining they're just willing these sounds out of thin air. And as for the music, I think it's just like you think about it really hard and then it just kind of shows up as like an audio file in FL Studio or something. I don't know, that's what I was told by my mom when I was like 5. And this is the blank slide. This is the slide representing what we'll be doing and what's going on in the future. Next week for our milestone, we are planning on having the really basic movement in game and shooting mechanics, maybe the chair in game. Do you guys think importing a chair into Unity is difficult?
Take a week or so.
Yeah, it'll take like 3 months. That chair, probably the best looking chair you've ever seen. That took 3 months to import. Um, uh, and also I forgot to bring up our meeting structure, but we have 3 meetings, 2 online throughout the week, and then 1 on Fridays before this meeting, which is uh, basically like if a class was like, hey, I'm going to extend our time an hour into 6 a.m. We know your class starts at 7 a.m., but get here at 5. Yeah, I know those numbers don't make sense. That's the point. Um, but yeah, we got 2 meetings, one on Sundays and one's on Wednesdays, both at 7. And that's where we like do work. That's where we discuss like, what's planned out. We need to figure out what's going on for the week. And I have Saturdays off because I don't like making y'all work on Saturdays because that's stupid. Um, yeah. Any questions? Think about them really hard at me. I'll probably be able to answer it. Yes, thank you. I do look good today. Any questions?
So milestone, no, milestone goals, basic movement, shooting mechanics, chair, question mark?
Yes. Chair, I think we can have a period instead of a question mark. The level Do you think we'd be able to get to level in game yet? I mean, it wouldn't be hard. It's just a Blender model, so it shouldn't be difficult to get working in game with like proper collision and everything. Yeah, I'll commit to that. Josh, send me the model. But yeah, any other questions? You guys like my tapping?
Yes.
Cool. It's a really good. Is that a really good or really bad microphone? You, who's next? You decide.
All right. Can y'all yell a little louder? I feel like people on Twitch can hear me too much. I don't like that. 3, 2, 1, spin!
They've been saying
Okay. Okay, thank goodness. Scum! It's hotkeys. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Nice.
like I don't really know. He did that the entire time.
Hey guys, wait, go away. Hey guys, it's me. I'm not gonna scream this time, even though, yeah, I'm sorry. Uh, it's hell in my voice. I can't keep doing it. But yeah, this is the Chuck saga. It'll make sense later, but here's the progress update. So, what we've done. What have we done? Um, there's a player character. By a player character, there is a ball. There is this little ball, and it can move around, it can take damage, it can deal damage, it can throw out an attack. And by the way, this attack is a turquoise rectangle that is out for like 30 frames and can just hit the opponent. It's pretty funny. And also he can jump. He has like a moon jump. An unintended side effect is that he also can cling to the wall infinitely for as long as he wants. And if we're really feeling like that, we'll keep that as a feature and give every character in the game a shuriken. We have our first character portrait. We've got a lot of animations done, and Chuck, the first character, we've started working on his theme. Let me see. This is the game so far. This is like pretty much it. Can I just yeah. This is yeah. 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 Strongest light attack ever made. This was made by Carbon. That's Carbon. All right. All right. Next I've got some like concept art here. Wait, that was not what I wanted. Actually no, these are the sprite animations. Okay, I got my slides mixed up. So this is like a 2 frame blocking animation that we haven't quite like we it's like 2 frames and we couldn't get this right, but we've got the run animation right here. We've got a pretty cool idle animation. We have this round start. There's no chains on it, but what we're planning on doing is like he has chains and then he breaks them apart because he fights with them, so he kind of needs them. So that's going to be pretty cool in the future. And there's he's not teabagging, I swear. That is his crouching animation. Yes, that's what we've done so far. And next is the concept art. So this was the previous title screen that I used in the pitch, and basically Jaquez, who's in here right now, he inked over the letters, which was pretty cool. And then Corey made this amazing portrait that we're going to use in the character select screen for Chuck. So basically, um if it weren't for this, he'd just be represented by that little sprite, which is fine. But having this is pretty cool. Also, people keep asking me this. He does not have nipples. That was a stylistic choice. We chose for him to not have nipples. It makes him stronger. Yeah, yeah. He he does. Yeah, yeah. He after he went insane, he sacrificed his nipples for power. Anyway, um, oh yeah, I have to preface this now. The next slide is the theme, but I set it so that when I go to the next slide, it just plays the theme right away. And I have to say this so I don't jump scare all of you. So, it's about a minute long, if that's cool. So, So I'll just skip to the next slide. That's basically all we've got for now. Also, I forgot to say, Vaughn made that. He's been carrying our sound department so far. He's been doing a great job. Also, I forgot to talk about like team structure and meeting structure. So for meetings, I've had a little trouble trying to like get everyone's schedules enough and get everyone to meet at the same time because like last week was also hard, or this past week was also hard because it was testing week. I mean, consistently we've been showing up on Fridays, but I've tried to have like individual meetings with a lot of different members, and I'm planning to switch over to having more like virtual meetings because that way it'll be like if a lot of us can't show up in person a lot of the times, so we just have like virtual meetings more consistently, then we can like get more work done and I can like convey more information to my team. Um, my goals for the milestone, I kind of want to get a lot done, but like considering like how I'm really confident in my team and considering how much we've done already, I think this is definitely feasible. So I want to start implementing the sprite animations into the editor. I'd like to like finish animating Chuck's standing attacks. So like um, the light, the medium, and the heavy attack, and like a lot of basic functions. So like there's still some other things you need to be able to do. And I think the only really hard thing is like making him jump is weird. But yeah, I'd like to program in more of his basic functions. I don't know if I can get everything in or if we can get everything in, but I at least like for him to be able to like um just do more than what he's doing right now and just make it look a little better. I'd like to like have a prototype character select screen. I don't know how hard that is gonna be to implement, but it's just like there's a character select screen. You pick two characters and then you go to the battle scene. And then I'd like to have a finished version of Chuck's theme and to start working on voice actors for roles. I would like to have voice acting, and if anyone would like to like try out for that, then you can talk to me. Also, I think the next slides are team members. Yeah. So for programmers, we have not Carvin, it's Carson. Hi, say hi. Yeah. We've got Xavier, Chanwu, Michael, Krishna, Caleb, and Joshi. They're all doing programming for us. Not all of them are here, but I wanted to thank them for their work. For art, we've got Samuel, Corey, Brandon, Jaquez, and Proden. And for sound designers, I have Vaughn. I might have missed some people, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, that's basically all we've got so far. And also, yeah, Shadow Wizard Money Game. We love casting spells. We love All right. I'm going to escape. I don't want to look at this anymore. Yeah. All
Wait,
right.
I have a question.
Yes.
It said animations in engine for Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Oh wait, also let me hold on actually. Wait. Okay, this is the question slide. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions about what's happening or what I'm doing or just anything in yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a member of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. He loves casting spells. Any other questions? All right, thanks for listening to me ramble about things.
Who saw my jump? Yeah, whoever saw my jump. Oh, wait, do we really only... Wow, we've gone through... Okay, the best wheel spin of them all. 3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel! This is thrilling.
Oh my god.
Who knows? There's no borders. All right.
That's not the right slide. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Hi guys, we're Bodega Baddies, and this is our progress update one. So first we're gonna start with Sydney.
Hi, I'm Sydney. Um, I'm a team lead, and these are pictures of my dog and me. And so what I'm working on, okay, so to preface, we have switched over to Unity instead of Unreal Engine 5
Yeah.
because we can't find any programmers for Unreal Engine 5, full transparency. So we need programmers, is what I'm trying to say. I'm currently working on programming in Unity and I know nothing about programming. So please help.
Hi guys, I'm Jaden, and I'll be working on 3D art due to changes. And I storyboarded with Kira this week. Well, last week? Was it last week? It was last week. And these are also pictures of me. There's Hannah and Oscar and Sterling and all other people. But mainly me. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on. And here are our new members. Hey, go back to board now.
What?
Oh, okay. I go first. This is Haley, but Haley's no longer in our group. But here's some of her concept art that she lovely did for us. And we like it. Very Y2K, very cyberpunk. This is what we're going for.
Okay, our environment artist Ben has been doing a great job with the exterior of the bodega so far. So, oh, and the interior. He laid out the inside and then blocked out the what the exterior is looking like and sketched it out as well.
Here's Devin, and they've been working on basically bottles and snacks, and also the next slide. Also the AT&T machine and the vending machine and also the what's the name of that machine? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, so Jaden has been working with Kira to do the storyboarding. You can't even read it, but this is what the first cutscene is going to be.
Just more news for next week. Okay. Mitch has been working on also 3D assets such as the cash register, candy, the chip bag, and the
Ice cream
ice cream
freezer thing.
freezer and the arcade machine. Okay. Chris is also working on shelves and refrigerators, but they have been sick for the past week.
Okay, so this is the main menu music that Lemon did. They've been doing a great job with kind of representing the vibe that we want.
Yeah. Okay.
And Sia has been working, well, this week they're working with Ben to do like the color palette and the textures for all the 3D assets. And August is helping Sydney with programming.
I'm gonna put official ice spice right there, but okay. Okay, Eric has been doing the UI, and this is basically like a template.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the first prototype of what we want. We don't have a color palette down yet, but once we do, he'll have the finished product.
Oh my god. Okay, updates. You can start with the first bullet down.
Okay, like I said in the beginning, we're moving to Unity.
We're cutting our 2D art.
I know it's horrible, but it's we had to make sacrifices, and that was one of them. We've already said this.
We already said this. So we're moving on to the next slide. Okay. Oh, our milestone goals. Our milestone goals are to finish HP, health bar, and NPC movement, currency system, implement some environment art, working on a prototype for bodega and props, main menu, 2 complete songs, finish health bar, and hit pump, and hit our hit points, and feedback on improvements.
Any questions? Yes, Pascal. I spy.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Any other questions? No.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Before we wrap up, I want to put y'all on to something. I don't know what you know,
That's my favorite image.
you know. All right. Actually, you should. I think shout out to Laura. I think Laura showed me this.
Oh.
Check this out. Okay, so nothing wrong with some square images, but bum bum, and then you can even
You can make them into hearts and stars too.
you can use any of the shapes. You can also go here and then boom, outline. You can do format options and do a little drop shadow. Yes, yes, yeah. Parker and I are gonna go out, but y'all pay attention to Laura. She's gonna teach y'all how to do custom bullet points.
Hi. When I was a kid, I played around with PowerPoint a little too much, so we're gonna learn. Where's the bullet point slide? I don't know where I'm doing. Okay. Normal bullet point, it's okay. You have like a couple options, but they're not that good. If you do a fun little right click, and then you go more bullets, you can say frog. Oh, frog bullet. You can do anything. Glitter. Like let's think about our games, huh? Team leads, I think y'all are being summoned. Pie? You want pie? I think you're gonna have to do the sign for pie. Wait, you could do.
Who knew? And
But you could do that. Car?
Snip out the light from
I think you can do.
that too.
You can't do gun. I'm sorry, Marcus.
Can we do skull emoji?
You can do blood. Skull. You can do skulls. Yeah, you got multiple skulls.
Oh, can we
We got this. So yeah, that's all I know.
Oh my goodness.
Behave yourself, please.
What should I do that like when
I did not even plan that before.
Parker.
What's up?
Yeah. I want it in the shape of the gun.
No,
Well, you can put it on that.
We can
We should have like also I get
I wish like it's actually no, Tuesday is Monday. Monday.
I guess Mondays.
Tuesday is